try this a little bit, sometimes it doesn't work, sometimes it does, but I think that's the sort of grown-up that school should be encouraging us to be when we're kids, not just go to this lesson, do this homework, why haven't you done this homework, now you're going to get punished, and pushing students to do certain things a certain way. You know, you've got to get used to not being pushed, and no one's going to punish you in the future. And yeah, there's bad things a kid can do when they're in school, and they have different repercussions, I think. But you shouldn't invent repercussions as an adult going, oh, this kid doesn't understand. Like, we make kids stupid and we make them immature. I think they have the potential to be mature. We just have to not spank them or go like, that was bad, now you have to do this chore or like 1,000 lines or whatever. Like, if you think something is a bad idea as a grown-up and you think a kid has done something wrong, they are mature enough to find the same logic that you have found in that. So if they break a window, if they bully someone, you know, you can appeal to their maturity and their sense. And you know, the main problem I think with all of this is that, you know, I think it will take a long time to get to this good environment, this good way of the education system running from what we currently have. And you know, kids won't just overnight become mature, social-minded, kind of cooperative, working together children with like lots of sense. And you know, it takes a while. You know, I believe in enormous amounts of respect for young people, and giving them a lot of power and allowing them to make mistakes, because I think you learn more from that than any lesson taught in a school. But yeah, it takes a long time, I think, the transition, definitely, from what we currently have. But yeah, just wrapping up, ultimately, I mean, what is the point of school? I think it's to be happy. Like, I think there's nothing, I can't think of anything more important than being happy, so long as you're not, you know, being horrible to other people while they're doing it. And I don't think that really happens. I think it's just a stupid point. I think, you know, people who are happy people, you know, aren't generally making other people's lives hell. So yeah, I'd say ultimate purpose of school is make people happy, help people to be happy. And there's no simple one way of doing that, because the whole point is that people are different and their happiness and sense of success comes from different things. And so surely their path to being mature and reaching that place is going to be different. So why make an education system where everyone does exactly the same lesson for the same amount of time in the same way and works up to the same route, and then college and then university? And it's just such a like closed-minded way of doing things. And I mean, like, how many people leaving secondary school in this country have any idea about even a fraction of the jobs and careers and lifestyles that are out there? It's just like, here's a list of 10 jobs you can do when you're a grown-up. There's infinite jobs. Plus, like, by the time you're an adult, kind of 10 years later, and you know, full-time in work or supporting a family, there's just infinite jobs that have never even been conceived before, I think, in, you know, this so fast-changing world. So I think the best thing education can do is open your mind and appeal to your maturity and your social skills, and just make you more conscious about what do you actually care about, why do you care about things. Just exercise those brain muscles. I mean, screw Pythagoras and Shakespeare and individual little specific things. You will learn about those things when you develop an interest for them. You can't do it backwards, like learn this bit of maths, learn that bit of geography and that, and then you develop an interest for it. I think adults should definitely bring stuff to the table, loads. They shouldn't just be like hands off and just leave kids and be like, they'll educate themselves. Like, obviously, you know, adults are grown up wise, they've seen loads, hopefully, but they should be offered, not like shoved down the mouths of students, or else, you know, they just, what kid wants something that you are like shoving something in their face, like do this, and moreover punishing them when they don't, you know, snatch it up and kind of write 1,000 lines about it by 4 p.m. So yeah, I think school should be about helping people to be happy and just being more conscious about things. Just let them be more creative and follow their obsessions. And good teachers can easily weave in other subjects and bits of knowledge and wisdom and intelligence into a particular thing you're fascinated in. Like music, you know, contains loads of maths. There's a history of music, the geography. You could even weave like woodwork into instruments and music. You know, you can help students follow their passion and work with their passion, which is a more powerful driving force because it's got curiosity. Yeah.